check this out. My goodness, yeah, it was a dust devil that turned into a landspout tornado in New Mexico on Thursday. The person who took this video said that he began it as a dust devil before spinning all the way up to the cloud base, officially making it a landspout tornado. How interesting was that? And unfortunately, throughout the day today, we're tracking that potential for seeing some more strong heavy showers and strong to severe thunderstorms, not just in eastern Tennessee from Knoxville toward Nashville, but also into parts of the Carolinas, northern tip of South Carolina, and then through right central North Carolina from Winston-Salem through Raleigh-Durham. So if you were thinking about perhaps heading out to the North Carolina Museum of Art, perhaps Pullen Park, or perhaps Marble Kids Museum, that's of course in Raleigh-Durham, make sure that you keep an eye to the sky later on this afternoon. Our bigger threat, though, is in the heart of the Lone Star State of Texas, right along I-35 and I-45 from Waco, just south of the metroplex of Dallas-Fort Worth, seeing an area, this is about 30,000 square miles as the red shaded area encompasses about 4.1 million folks, are in that danger zone for today for seeing not just large hail, perhaps upwards of egg-sized hail, but even some damaging winds and an isolated tornadic threat. You can see it's on the lowest of ends. On this scale, it's a 1 out of 5, but it's not 0. And that's the reason why it's important that if you are heading out and about, especially this afternoon and this evening, right around 3, between like 3 and 8 p.m.-ish or so, that window of time which encompasses dinner, to make sure that you're at least staying weather ready and weather prepared. Here in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, of course, as you know, less than 20% of homes actually have basements. So just know where the closest safe shelter is for you. Let's break it down. Again, if you're going to be going from Dallas County over toward Tyler, Texas, right along Interstate 20, what we're anticipating is for those storms to develop just south of the Metroplex. So Dallas-Fort Worth area, just south of that. Note that by 3, 4, and 5, you could see the eruption of discrete isolated thunderstorms that pack a punch. In Texas, as you know, it's kind of known as hail country. Wouldn't be too surprised if we saw some large hail once these storms fire up. They race southward through Waco, Texas, and it has its eyes set on Houston right around sunset tonight. So dinner time, 4, 5, 6 p.m. to around sunset, 8, 9 p.m. That's going to be our target time. May not be showing up here as vividly on our forecast right here, but again, late this evening in Houston, that's when I want you to be prepared. So let's time it out for our friends and family in Houston, one of the largest cities in the state outside of Dallas. So what it looks like through the Houston, Galveston Island area will be a decent looking morning. I think the first half of your afternoon actually looks pretty good. But late this evening, again, it's a Sunday evening. Keep in mind that a lot of folks are going to be setting their alarm clocks for wake up calls tomorrow morning for work and school, right? Note that if your power is knocked out because of these storms ripping and rolling through, you'll want to make sure that you have another way of receiving that alert to at least wake up. Setting your cell phone, always a good idea. So that's what it looks like in the Houston Metroplex. You head toward Waco. And again, just south of Dallas, note that 6, 7, 8 p.m., that's going to be our target time for seeing these storms roll through. Plenty of heat, Kendall, and humidity for these storms to work with. I mean, we're near 90 degrees with a pocket full of humidity.